After the fight, Dana White was talking to the media, and people asked him about Jon Jones facing Francis Ngannou. He joked, he said, if Bones is at home watching this fight, he should go down to 185. Of course, he was the 205 champion for a long time, so Bones responds, I didn't gain all this weight for no reason. Let's go, baby. Clearly talking about a potential match with Ngannou. Show me the money, but of course you're going to say that. That's what you do. You're a professional, so you want to get paid to do it. Chael and Michael back here with us, and hey guys, like we do this for a living, but we're also fans. You guys, we're competitors, but I know you also enjoy watching good fighters compete. So Chael, tell me why this fight potentially between Francis Ngannou and Jon Jones would be so good.
Well, when Jon Jones says, show me the money, same as anyone else when they say it, they mean, I don't want to fight. Now, just because he doesn't want to fight him doesn't mean he won't fight him. Jon Jones is a competitor, and if you back him into a corner, he's going to come out fighting. Look, I like the speed of Jon Jones. I like the length of Jon Jones. I don't believe Jon Jones is going to circle in front of the big man. I think he's going to start picking him apart, and he's got the reach to do it. I also did see that one wrestling exchange. If Jon Jones can get in on that single, he can likely drag him down. However, if the big man, the champion in Ngannou, can stuff Jon Jones's takedowns, Francis will knock him out.
Mike, how do you see it?
Oh, my word. Listen, if you're Jon Jones, you're like, why on earth does Francis Ngannou exist right now? Because if you put him up against DC, he beat DC twice already. Junior Dos Santos, Stipe Miocic, all of these guys, these former champions, Jones would have a very, very good fight against them. But when you can match him up against Ngannou, I mean, what is he going to do? Is he going to take him down? That would be his only path to victory. He isn't going to stand and strike with him. Jon Jones is a tremendous striker, but he doesn't have the kind of knockout power that Francis Ngannou does. That is just a fact. Now, the thing about Jon Jones, and this is what made him the greatest of all time, is that he's a master of strategy and a master of game plans. Every single time we have seen Jon Jones go out there and beat people in a way that really captured the imagination, because it was a way that people didn't expect. So Jones is a very, very smart fighter. That's what's going to be so interesting about this. If he goes toe-to-toe, fighting, power against power, he loses that fight all day long. But that's not how Jones fights. He's going to come up with some kind of game plan. I don't know what it is right now, but he's definitely going to try and drag him out to the later rounds and expose a cardio weakness. But still, I think Ngannou, just like this fight, will come into this one as a very big favorite.
Okay, just so I'm clear, guys, it sounds as if both of you do not think this would be a good idea for Bones Jones to fight Francis Ngannou. Do I have that correct? Mike, you go.
Listen, it's disrespectful to Jon Jones to say that,
okay,
but I'm saying nobody on the planet Earth wants to fight Francis Ngannou right now. It's not a slight on Jon Jones. It is not an insult. I'm just saying nobody right now is beating Francis Ngannou anytime soon.
Chael?
I will tell you this, to take Jon Jones at his own word, before he moved into heavyweight, and he's removed himself for a year, and it's going to be closer to 17 months before he steps back in there, but he did that to try to gain some size. Jon himself had a real concern with some of these larger heavyweights. And by the way, he just drew the biggest one of the bunch. 265 is the limit, and Francis is all of it.
All right, so let me ask you this then. Because now Ngannou is the champion, Chael, do you think that would make Bones think about having a fight at heavyweight first before facing Ngannou for the championship? Get him some reps at that weight, maybe against a bigger guy, to see how it goes, as opposed to jumping right into it and facing a guy at 263.
I think that Jon is likely to step right into the biggest fight that he can get. Okay. I do think there's reasons for Dana White to have pause. I do think that the way we're ushering Stipe out is very reminiscent of the time that Daniel Cormier caught him, put him down. We pushed Stipe out the back, brought Brock Lesnar in. Stipe said, let me in there, I can beat this guy. And guys, guess what? He did twice. It turned out he was telling the truth. And I see as though history is repeating itself. I heard the broadcast team talk about Stipe needs time off. And oh boy, a lot of time off. And they all go around and they all co-sign the statement. How do you know what Stipe needs? How about we talk to Stipe for a change? How about we show the champ a little respect? If he wants a rubber match, let's talk to him. Let's talk to Derek Lewis, another guy that's had good success. I don't think that we need to quite jump on Jon Jones if he's going to play this game that he apparently wants to play of pushing out. We're not going to beg him. At least I'm not.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.